0.5. Extraordinary.
It is very normal to get temperature changes in haunted houses. Spirit are energy, and when their energy comes lower or hotter, the speed of the changes is actually a sign that it is more paranormal than normal, because normal changes are gradual.
That is bizarre. 27.1 degrees centigrade, and it is absolutely freezing in this room. And it's still rising.
That's an incredible 6 degrees increase in earnings have been a constant 24.5 degrees.
Temperature is now falling quite rapidly now.
But seems hotter in here.
It is hotter in here, isn't it? Very odd indeed.
Where's the sensor though? It's not too close to your body?
No, here's the sensor here.
They're just floating there.
It's just floating, yes, so it's nowhere near my hands.
Is this... While everyone is sitting waiting, the executive producer thinks she's seen something.
What's the matter? I can see shadows, like moving against the blue in that room. I could definitely see shadows against the blue.
No way.
Honestly.
Who's the shadows?
Yeah.
What sort of shadows?
What sort of shadows?
Just like about so high up. It happened twice.
That's creepy. Because there's definitely no one in there.
I'm not tired.
But the infrared's in there.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
No, which room you're in.
The assistant producer and director investigate.
True object.
If there was something there, it's now gone. It's 20 to 4 in the morning, and Mark discovers a possible explanation for the shadow seen in the children's bedroom. But it's not as straightforward as it seems.
There was a teddy bear sat on this exercise bike. This one was on the floor down here as it is. If I move this one, because this one we don't believe's moved, as you can see, now led here on the floor. Unfortunately, we had no camera locked off in here. If we had have done, I think we would have seen some sort of activity moving that teddy bear. Damn.
The booby trap cameras have been running for over 4 hours when 2 of the crew independently report seeing something out of the corner of their eye.
Who's that? At the corner of my eye, going
something
under like that, and I was standing here, Stevie was sat there, and he saw the same thing.
It was out of the corner of my eye. Now, I don't know if it's just that I was playing tricks on us or what, but I did see some
movement under there. And I said, I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. He said the same. We didn't feed each other,
did
did we?
anybody have torches on or anything like this?
No.
Any light sources at all?
No.
Apart
from that light.
You know, it might have been, for example, plucking something out of the air. I mean, it might have been a car going past and headlights, you know.
Yeah, but it looked like it was under that.
But I mean, it might have just produced that kind of, you know, if the light was kind of running across it.
Fair enough.
As you know,
that could
no
be.
idea. I mean, that's not, you know, I'm not saying for 1 minute that's anything like a definitive explanation, but something like that, where you're not paying attention to what the...
As day breaks and the investigation ends, Mia is concerned by what she thinks is in the...
Really, about what's here. Because if they knew how heavy I think it is, then even once I've cleared it, they'll still be nervous. So by not giving them all the information, they won't be left with any nightmares.
While the investigation team didn't record any evidence of hauntings on camera, everyone felt and witnessed strange... It's night 2 of the 48-hour investigation. At midnight, Mia will perform her clearing ceremony and attempt to banish what she believes to be the ghostly presence for good. Chris and Liz return home to hear our experts' theories about what they've been experiencing. This is the first time they've been in the house since the investigation began.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready, I think.
Ready?
Well, listen, Chris, as you know, we took over your house last night. Lots of people experienced different things, some felt sick, some felt hot, some felt cold, with different things going on. It was very interesting, to say the least.
It was amazing from a scientific point of view. We had some amazing EMF meter readings. Quite unheard of at that level within a house of this size. Normally we would associate that with man-made electrical emissions, but very, very rare for something like this.
I guess I should come in at that point, because as the sceptic here, you know, I wasn't at all convinced last night that anything paranormal was going on. We had people getting very excited over what seemed to me to be often things that didn't merit that degree of excitement.
I also think it's, from my point of view, very interesting that with the equipment that Dave was using, I was actually at some point be able to say, can you put it there, can you test it there? And it would go off. All I had to go on was my sense, you know. There was nothing else I could go on, and it wasn't going off anywhere else in the room.
It's quite possible that you might be able to pick up on the same kind of fluctuations that David's equipment is recording, but that again doesn't necessarily show that there's anything paranormal going on. It just shows that there are certain environmental differences that perhaps you're picking up on.
Oh, so then we'd have to agree that I'm picking up on something.
You might be. I mean, and there is evidence to suggest that when you take people around supposedly haunted locations, that those areas where people report actually getting chills down the spine or a sense of presence and so on are those where you get these.
Well, we could
agreed on is there's something going on. What we're not agreed on.
Unusual activity in their home. Tonight, Mia will perform what she calls a clearing ceremony.
You've got problems, and it's a battle of wills. It's a battle of not ever getting scared.
Mia, but
to try and get rid of whatever it is, but I'm nervous of what we'll possibly see.
Hi, come on in. Don't be intimidated by the candles. There's a good reason for it. When you're dealing with spirit, that any energy can interrupt them. Electricity is the same sort of thing. So we try to minimise as much electricity as possible.
Why it's been haunting the Outram family.
It is a guy, it's a man, it's an older man, but it's not to do with the family, okay? And this man has been